Bruins are on the ice, just waiting on the Knights. Here come the boys. Oh, and girls. Riley's getting the start in net tonight. JP will come in at the halfway point. Both teams have two goalies, so we will see both teams change out at about the midpoint to the second period. I started the warm-up clock. We'll start getting some warm-up shots on Riley. Kind of rapid fire, not a real easy way to get into it. JP's off stretching. He'll have to warm up between periods and then on the bench to come in halfway through. Here they come again, rapid fire. A couple of shots at once. Well, JP's in. He'll get a few shots to warm up with. Kind of hard to see him, but... a little bit of passing to warm up their hands. Oh, deflection. That's a good stick save. That pass got away from him. Out front. All right. Right into his glove. That'll do it for the warm-up. They'll clean up the pucks. And we'll get started. Should be interesting. We tied the Bruins last time we played them. We definitely didn't play our best game. So hopefully we can get off to a good start. We'll see what happens. The Bruins do have a few bigger players. I think that kind of intimidated us last time, but we should be able to outskate them. They'll go with their bigger goalie to start. She's pretty good. I think she's a 2012. And we're set to go. Puck drops. Bruins controlling their own end. Trying to, we hold it in though. It's going behind the net. Cut off by the Bruins. They're trying to bring it back out the near side. They'll skate it up ice. Try to get it in. It's cut off. Pushed right back out. Lost in traffic. We tried to tip it past the player. Couldn't get it through. We settle it down, pass it out of the zone, but that's intercepted. They have to tag up, though. They were pretty well offside, so they'll dump it in and go off for a change. We'll collect the puck in our own end. Bring it up through the neutral zone, looking for somewhere to go. Good job making quick decisions, getting it through. Lose the puck, though, in their end. Trying to fight it out of traffic. Still pinned on the wall, down in the corner. Brought up, held in at the point, got it in deeper, but now it's a foot race. Bruins will scoot it around to the far side. Held in at the point. That'll get in a little deeper. We're just trying to fight for it against the wall. And they'll get it over to the near side. Still can't get it through. Now it's out. We've got it, though, in the neutral zone. Trying to turn it back. Collision, but the puck goes into their end. They're trying to work it out. We flash in, but they do clear their zone. Delayed call. We've got a slash on the Knights. Number 2 will take a break for 2 minutes, and we'll go shorthanded. Face off in our end on the far dot. Puck's in play. Cross right through the crease. Nobody on the back door, though, so we'll pick it up on the near side. Pass it up through center ice. A lot of traffic, though, as Kendrick tries to fight through. Bruins get it out. Goes right to one of our defenders. He collects it. It's being tipped around in the neutral zone. Comes back over to the near boards. We get there first. Keep it out of the zone. They tag up. Get it in. Still in traffic on the boards. They pull it off. Another delayed collision. We got a tripping call. Looks like we're going to go down 2. Who's going this time? Oh, looks like Crew took this one. So we open up the game with a 5-on-3 for 1:21. We're shorthanded. This is going to be a long one. We're going to have to work hard. Bruins hold the zone off the face-off. Shot in on net. Riley makes a save. Into the near corner. Comes out to the point. They hold. Dump it in deep. Fighting for it in the slot. Still being knocked around. Finally cleared out of the zone. The Bruins have to regroup. Now they'll come back in. It's over in the far corner. They're fighting for it there. We pull it out. So they pull it away. They're coming around the near side. Dropped out a bit. Shot. Save. Held on to. So 47 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Face-off comes on the near dot in our end. That'll be cleared all the way down. Dribbles behind their net to the far corner in their end. They try to collect it there. Our forecheck is after it, keeping them from getting it clean. Here they come, though. They get into our end with it. Pass it across, can't handle it. We kick it out. They pick it up again at center, trying to turn it back, still stuck on the boards. Now they've got it again, into our end. Not clean, just hit the post. And Riley manages to keep it. He was sliding, it came back into him and almost went in after bouncing off of him. Good job not moving too much. It's 9 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Then it'll be a 39-second 5-on-4 for the Bruins. They got it, put it in. That gets deflected wide. Still in the corner. They walk right out front. Riley holds on to it and covers. Way to fight through that traffic and cover the puck. Good job, Riley. All right, so puck's in, about to be another face-off in our end, near side. Puck's in play. Bruins hold. Back at the blue line. Shot comes. Misses the net. About 5 feet wide. They take it out of the far corner. It is now just a 5-on-4. Another 20 seconds shorthanded. They do hold at the blue line. Trying to get through traffic. Can't get much. That one misses a backhand attempt that went well wide. We've got the puck, looking to carry it out. We get it up to the neutral zone. We've got people, but lose the puck. They'll recover it. Now we're going to play a little bit of catch in the neutral zone, trying to get it into their end. Stuck on the blue line, and it's offsides. We're back to even strength. No score on the 5-on-3. That was a long one. Didn't give them many good shots. Puck's in play after the offsides. We collect it, cross it over to the far side, off the wall and in. Trying to get it through traffic, held in. Through traffic, shot deflected. Loose puck in front, cleared away by the Bruins. Back to the point. Not held in, just skips over. They get it in our end. Here they come. And a lot of yard sale there. A couple of sticks and people went flying. We get it out. It's in their end. We've got control. Trying to pass it into the slot. That's deflected before it gets through. We hold in. Drop back to the point. Shot comes from the point right into one of the defenders. Still trying to get it cycled around. Backhanded into the slot. Defender steps up, holds it in. Back in the far corner. Good pass. Needs someone to flash into the slot, and there's a goal. It's good hard work getting the puck cycling down low. And the Knights have a 1-0 lead. All right. Puck's in play. That dribbles all the way back. Riley plays it towards the corner. They take a shot at it, but it goes behind the net. One of our players goes down in the corner. Bruins have it, looking for somewhere to go. They'll put it back to the point, held in. That shot is taken away. Here comes Kendrick skating through traffic. He's got it, and they're offsides. Looks like someone wasn't paying attention to where he was. So we'll get a face-off just outside the Bruins' end, far side. Puck's in. And we're offsides. No, they gave us credit for being onside. Shot, save, puck goes behind the net, into the far corner. Bruins trying to play it out. It's held in. We pick it up off the wall, circle around into the slot, shot, save. No, it got through, goal. Looked like she got her pads down in time, but it looks like it dribbled through. So 2-0 in favor of the Knights. Puck's in play. Knights control, looking for somewhere to go. They'll cross that across to the other defender. Working it up the near side, tipped into the center ice area. Loose puck picked up by the Bruins. They get to our end. That shot goes well over the net. Coming up the near side. Looks like we got it out. Bruins will pick it up about center ice. We pull it off the wall, though. Trying to get it into their end. Stick goes flying. Trying to work it in deep. It's in a lot of traffic. That'll go in on net, and their goalie's just going to cover it. So we'll get a face-off on the near side in the Bruins' end. Puck's in. It's being passed around. Ooh, tip right in front. Comes out. Bruins control, trying to get it out. It's held in. Still pinned back by the blue line. Use the wall to get it in deep. Still fighting on the wall, though. Comes back to the defender in a little deeper. Use the wall to get it in. We've got it. Put right in front of the net. Nobody there to tip it. Bruins get it out. It'll be a foot race to our end. Riley thought about coming out after it, but thought better of it when he saw the Bruins after him. We'll pass it from the back wall, get it out, through traffic into the Bruins' end. Foot race in deep, pass, that's deflected, goes behind the net. Bruins trying to bring it up the far side. That's deflected back. Lost in traffic, taken away. Shot comes, that kind of dribbled wide. I think it got blocked. Trying to bring it out of the near corner. They go back behind their net. Just not a lot of room for them to maneuver. And that'll be a delayed call on us. We'll have another trip. I think Crew's going for another one. So Crew will get another break. And we'll get a face-off in our end. Looks like we're going on the near side. And we'll go shorthanded. Yet again. It's all right. We still got a 2-0 lead. Puck's in. Bruins control. Drop it back to the point. Looking for Summer to go. She'll skate in. Looking for an angle. Riley catches it. Good job. She found an open shooting lane, but it also gave him a good view of the puck. Face-off comes again. Bruins control again. They'll dump it up the boards into the corner. They're still trying to play it around. Picked off before they could get it back to the point. Kendrick goes through traffic, trying to use the wall. He's still got it in their end. We're holding it in. They knock it a little loose, but it goes right to Kendrick. He loops around, looking for a shooting lane. Takes a shot, misses the net. That'll come up the near side. Here come the Bruins skating with it. They try to use the boards to get around. Still stuck on the wall on the near side. We skated out. Now we've got it. With help on the attack. Passing out. Kind of lost it in front. And we gained control behind the net. Looking for somewhere to dump it. Skating back into the slot. Shot held. 58 seconds left on the penalty kill. Puck's in play. Bruins control. They skated out of their end. Here they come to our side. Get in, looking for somewhere to go. That's disrupted, but they hold in. Shot comes in. Good save by Riley to the back wall. We fight it out of the corner. Good pass. We connect. 1-on-2 into the Bruins end. Shot. Save made. It's in the near corner. We get there to tie it up on the wall, delaying more of their power play. Still being dug out on the wall. One of our are there two of our guys there now? We're still shorthanded, but we're just taking a ton of time off the clock. Bruins finally dig it out. Here they come on the attack. Looking to bring it in. They're not going to be able to. Tried to turn the corner on the defender, lost an edge with help. They've got it down in the corner, trying to bring it out front, taken away. Backhanded out. We have our player out. We're back to even strength. It's into their end, but they cut us off. Backhand pass that almost went right to one of our guys. Bruins will pass it out. That one misses. That'll go in deep. That's icing. So we've killed off 3 penalties so far in the first period. Not much pressure on Riley so far. And a 2-0 lead. And we finish up a line change. We'll get a face-off on the far side of the Bruins end. Puck's in. They'll control it behind the goal line. Try to pass it out. Gets deflected to the wall. They pick it up. Skate it out. That pass connects. They get into our end, trying to turn the corner on the defense again. They passed it through the crease. No one there to connect with it. We pass it out. We've got 2 forwards on the attack. Get in deep. Try to pass it through. It's tipped behind the net. Bruins control. That comes out. Everyone misses it. We got a breakaway. They catch up to it. Can't do anything with it. That is cleared away. Good save by Riley and a great defensive play to collect the puck and keep it out of danger. They've got a player without a stick, and we got a delayed penalty again. Wow, we're just marching to the penalty box right now. I think that's a cross-check. I haven't seen the call. No, just roughing. Hit him from behind. Anyway, we're back on the penalty kill. 5:40 remaining in the period. We'll be shorthanded for 2 minutes. It's number 17 taking a seat. Puck's in play, Bruins control. Shot, knocked down right in front. Crew did a good job clearing it all the way down the ice. Goes in behind the Bruins net. They try to bring it out the far side. Cut off in the corner. And it's pinned up against the wall underneath a player. We pull it out. Drop it back. It's bouncing off the wall. They finally get it loose. That's knocked around. They get it into our end, trying to get control out of the far corner. They missed the net pretty bad. There was really no way they were getting that in. Fighting it off the near wall, trying to walk into the slot. Shot comes, saved. Puck is cleared. Another one, a backhand went right through the crease. They missed the net. Another shot misses the net. They had Riley down, but they could not take advantage. They get it back to the point. Point takes a shot, got deflected by one of our players, goes into the far corner. We try to control there and pass it out, connect at center ice. 1-on-2, trying to stick handle through traffic, and the pass goes behind the net. We pick it up coming out the other side. 47 left on the penalty kill. Back to the point, skips over our defenseman's stick. Here they come on the attack. Luckily, we finished a change. And that shot was a little bit slow and missed the net. Still up against the wall. Still being fought for. They pull it off. Trying to get a good shot. Riley makes the save. It's cleared away. They pick it up right into the far wall. And that'll come back. They'll slow it down at the point. Shot comes in from the point. Hits the post. Oh my God, they had it. And they hit the post. We're living dangerously, but it looks like, we've killed off another penalty. That's our 4th of the first period. And we get it through some traffic, trying to get it out. We get it out. Heading down to the other end, trying to lean on them, get through traffic. Loose puck, shot, score. So it goes through. After we get out of after we get off the penalty kill, we turn it right into a goal at the other end. 3-0 Knights. Face-off comes. That will be controlled by the Bruins, but the pass is intercepted. Will carry into their end. Kendrick picks it up, looking for Summer to go with it. Far side of the slot. Goes to the back corner. They're trying to bring it up the wall. That's held in. Bruins get to it first, behind the net. Trying to come out. That gets hit over to the near boards. That is held in. Bruins take it away, though. Now it's loose again. They're going to have to drop back behind their net. Back over to the near side. Big outlet pass. Got deflected. It's out of their zone. Now it's in ours. That is icing, though. So we will reset following the Bruins icing the puck. Puck's in play. We control. Back to the blue line. Shot comes in low. No deflection. Goes wide. Back to the point. Back down in the near corner. Looking for somewhere to go. That's picked away by the Bruins. Trying to fight it out of the corner. A lot of traffic. Still fighting it up the near side. Now it goes in deep. We wrapped it around that time. Looked like we might have tried to shoot and just missed. Back up on the wall, still being fought for. The Bruins will clear it out. We cut it off in the neutral zone, pass it out to nobody. Bruins collect again. Pass through center ice into our end, but it's going to go to us. Crew settles it down, looking for somewhere to go. Gets around one Bruins player. Bounces out to the neutral zone. Bruins collect. And they try to put it in. Can't. We get it back. Here we go on the attack. It's pinned on the far side. And no one was paying attention as it gets knocked all the way out. Riley plays it. Delayed penalty. And we go penalty kill for the fifth time this period. 17 taking another seat. And this is just a parade to the sin bin tonight. This might be the most penalties we've seen in a period. Hopefully we can get that under control. So we'll go shorthanded. We'll go shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. It looks like if things keep going the way they have been, this will leak into the second period for 43 seconds. And still a little talking too. Don't know what's going on. Are they giving a game? And now we got another player serving the penalty. And they're sending them off. Wow, I haven't seen that before. All right, well, 17's night's done. Bruins control the puck on the face-off. And they put it down low, back to the blue line, shot. That missed by about 10 feet. Over to the near wall. That comes out of the zone. Bruins settle it down in the neutral zone, goes right to our defender. That comes out. It's in their end. We're looking to cut it off, but they get it out. Crossed right in front, and we managed to clear it away. Good job by Riley and the defense. That'll come back to the point. Shot comes from the point. Tipped wide. They put it back behind. They're in the far corner now. Trying to bring it out. Shot comes in, bouncing puck. Riley makes the save. Tipped out to the slot, deflected away by our player. And we'll just dump it all the way down. That'll miss the net, but they'll have to regroup and we can get a new set of skaters on the ice. 4 seconds left in the period, and that'll do it. All right, first period down. We've taken 6 penalties so far. 5 or 6, I can't remember. One of the two. We have yet to give up anything, but 3-0 lead for the Knights. And they'll get their intermission discussion. JP will skate around trying to get warm. He'll come in at the halfway point to the second period. All right, Riley will go down to his net on the far side. And we'll be shorthanded again to open up the second period. Another 43 seconds on it. Well, we are doing a good job holding things together so far, even when we're shorthanded. Puck's in play. Bruins control, get it into our end. We turn it back. They collect on their side of the center line, get it around some traffic into our end, but offsides. A little bit too much stick handling on the blue line. They're offsides. 31 seconds left on the kill for the Knights. Puck's in play again, goes deep into our end. We'll get to it first, put it behind the net over to the far side. Bruins try to center from there, goes right to one of our players. Brings it over to the near side, skates it out. Going to keep control of it into their end. Tries to bring it through the middle. That gets knocked away, but we can just handle it and hold it in deep. But it gets past the defender at the point. Foot race into our end. They try to get in, then they can't get the shot off. It was cut off. They go for the wraparound. That's cut off. That's cleared away from the front of the net. Everyone missed holding it. Bruins have to regroup, and they're well offside, so we'll get a face-off. Penalty is over. So we're back to even strength now. And looks like with the intentional offsides, we'll get the face-off just outside of the Bruins' end. And we've killed another penalty. Bruins control off the face-off. They work it into our end. Shot. Saved by Riley, and he holds. Another face-off in our end on the far side. Puck's in play. Still being fought for. We pull it out. Pass through center, gets through a little bit of traffic, has help. Shot, goes up high behind the net. They collect it, bring it up the near side. That will drift out. Gives us enough time to come back, though, and cut off their play in our end. Taken away. We circle around looking for somewhere to go. Big outlet pass. Jumps. Foot race in. We can't control, but we do get their backhand in on net. Loose puck. Centered, but that hit in traffic, and now I guess since the puck sent 2 seconds on top of the net, they're going to blow the whistle. right, face off in the Bruins end, near side. 15-18, so remaining in the second. Puck's in. And it's put to the back wall. Bruins pick it up there. Try to get it through traffic, turned over. Still in traffic. Back to the point, we hold. Wrap it around the boards, comes over to the near side. Bruins get there first. Try to put it up. It's in traffic. Bruins come away with it behind their net. Reverse direction back to the near side. Miss on the pass, but take it right back away from us. We try to catch up to it in the neutral zone and do. It's in a lot of traffic. We'll have to regroup. Double back the other way. Someone's got to give them a passing lane. We'll carry in. In wide, that shot goes about 3 feet wide behind the net out to the far side. Being fought for on the wall. One of our players was on it. Into the corner. Bruins turn it back the other way. We stop it on the wall. Back to the point, held in. Still held in. Now that'll go behind the net over to the near side. All of our players are over on the far side, so the Bruins get there first. They try to bring it out along the near side. That was briefly held in, and everyone looked like they were going back the other way. They catch us a little flat-footed. Shot to the far side, beats Riley. And it's a 3-1 game now. Just a sharp angle shot on a hard angle. So the Bruins get one back. Face off, wanders into our end. We try to clear, they hold. Still pinned on the far wall, they finally get it out. Now it's knocked out, but their defense is able to drop back, pick it up, and dump it in. Behind our net, out the far side. Locked in traffic in the far corner. Elevated down, but that goes to the point, held in there. Pinned on the far wall. Bruins get it out of traffic, trying to get in front, can't do it. That backhand in front, that's taken away. Still in our zone, though. Bruins circle back. They try to put it in front, miss on the pass. And we've got, oh, that was kind of ugly, but stick fight. Oh, open net goal. We were stick fighting on the far wall. Somehow it got in front of the net. Riley was down and couldn't get over on it. 3-2. Knights still have the lead, but we've got to keep working. All right, face-off comes. Bruins will control in their end. They get around a couple of our players. Skated into our end. Get in front. Riley makes that save. Backhanded back into him, and he covers. All right, face-off should come on the far dot in our end. 12:48 remaining in the period. Back to the point. Bruins hold. Goes behind the net. We try to get it out from there. Through some traffic. Going back over to the far side, off the wall and out. Finally through traffic, we've got it into their end. Shot, bounces well wide. It's on the back wall. A couple of players fighting for it. Now they're pinned in the corner. We get it out. Nobody in the slot. Finally passed out, but missed it and couldn't do anything with it. Bruins tip it into our end. Foot race down into the corner. We take it away. Passed out to the far side. We've got room to pass it through. Just skips over a stick. No icing on the play. Tied up along the near wall. Down low. Comes back into the near corner. They'll skate it out. They've got room. Big pass connects. They're into our end. Not clean, though. Shot comes behind the net. We take it from there. Pass it out from the far side over to the near. Picked up in the neutral zone again. but all by himself couldn't skate through all the defenders. Puck is turned back. Bruins pick it up. It's now stuck in traffic. They'll settle it down and come back on the attack. Shot saved by Riley. Into the near corner, centered. Nobody there but our player. We'll skate it out. Get one of the defenders down. Shot comes in from a sharp angle. Looks like it was deflected. Vela scored it all the way around the boards. We catch up to it in our own end, trying to clear it out, and will. Bruins get to it in the neutral zone. They're offsides, can't go anywhere with it. They dump it in right to us, but manage to get in and hold it in. Behind the net, trying to fight for it. If they come around on the near side, they've still got it. We push it over to the far side. They'll get to it first again, but that shot goes into traffic, goes back to the back wall. Trying to pull the puck out. Looking for somewhere to pass it. Connect. 1-on-3. It's a foot race. He gets through a little bit of traffic, but the puck's taken away. Bruins, big outlet pass. Just can't quite connect cleanly. And we clear it away to the wall and out of the zone. And then they'll dump it in offsides. And we'll get another face-off after the offsides. 10 minutes left in the second period. 3-2 Knights lead. All right. Bruins control the face-off. They dump it in. We catch it, though. And that'll be passed, intercepted at the blue line. They skate in through traffic, and they will score. And they just walked right through our defense there, and we're tied at 3. Oh, can't let that happen. Puck's in play, we've got it. Skates through traffic, gets in deep, takes it wide, looking for somewhere to go with it. That's a lot of traffic, still trying to control it, kicks it back to her stick. That pass just a little bit too much on it. Couldn't be controlled. Bruins will knock it out of the zone. And they'll control through the neutral zone into our end. They pass it wide, and that'll go behind the net. Over to the near side. Back behind, we'll put it up the far side. They're going to get to it first, try to hold in and do. To the back wall. Now we pass it up, trying to get it out. And that hits a skate, taken by Kendrick. He gets into their end. Trying to get in front, and he's pushed off the puck. Cycled around. We've got some people in front of the net. If we can get it to them. Back to the blue line. That bounces wide of the net to the near side. We're trying to fight for it. Looks like we missed it a little. Here they come. We step up, trying to hold and do. Into the corner. Bruins still fighting for it, as are we. Big hit. Shot, hits the post, bounces back in front. And we tried crashing in. I don't think we thought she had it clean, but she had it covered. And we'll do the goalie swap. JP and Riley switch out, as do the Bruins, 2 goalies. So JP's in net now in our end, but the face-off is in the Bruins' end. On the near side. Puck's in play. We try to get it in deep. Knock back to the point. Put in. Just missed. Elevated puck. Almost got it in. Still trying to keep it in the zone. Now they get it out. Pinned on the near wall right in front. Skated in. Crossed. Picked up. Tried to get a backhand shot off. Couldn't do it. We collect. Trying to get a cycle through. Puck elevates into the netting. Drops out of play. Oh, it looks like we're on the power play. I didn't even realize it. I think this is our first power play of the game. So we'll play another minute 30 with the man advantage. Puck's in. Bruins try to bring it behind their net. They will shoot it all the way down. No icing. JP, don't raise your arm. Sets it up for a crew to collect. He pulls back, reverses direction, gets the forecheck to go with where they thought he was going. Backhanded in, but that's just going to dribble, and that'll be over and back off sides. Face-off will be right down front after we go off sides. Why did nothing tick off the clock? Nothing ticked off the clock. So I guess we get extra time on the power play because they forgot to start the clock. It's still sitting at 1:30. The refs are trying to figure it out. No time had come off. And we're going to have another long discussion. All right, we'll take the extra time on the power play. Puck's in. We pass it into the zone, carrying in, try to get it into the slot. Loose puck goes to the back wall. Still being kicked around into the near corner. Bruins catch up to it there. They'll dump it down ice. There's no icing on the power play. Come on, JP. Bruins reverse it back into our end. We intercept. Get it up. Try to get through traffic. Can't get it through. We collect back in the neutral zone. Regroup. Trying to get it through. Lose the puck for our trouble. They get it back. Now we're trying to turn it back. Skate through some traffic. Shot blocked. Gets to another one of our players' sticks. Hit the side of the net. Bruins will dump it down from there. We intercept. Well, we held it up for them. Breakaway on JP, and he makes the save. So we don't give up a shorthanded. We still have another 25 seconds on the penalty on the power play. I had to stop, and now we're on set. What are we doing? Get in. Get in the zone, guys. Come on. Turn back the other way. Bruins trying to pass it through traffic. JP will just cover it. 7 seconds left on the power play. Face-off will be in our end. That was sloppy. Puck's in play. Over to the near wall. We're trying to collect there. Bruins cut it off. Put it right out front. We take it. Penalty is over, so it's even strength. We'll carry it into their end. Get it in deep. Bounces wide. Kendrick picks it up behind the net, looking to go somewhere with it. That got deflected. Back to the blue line. Shot. Goal. Deflected in front, and there was nothing the Bruins goalie could do with it. 4-3 Knights lead. Now we've got to try to add to it. Obviously, a 3-goal lead isn't enough in this game. All right, Bruins control off the face-off. Now it's pinned on the wall. They get it in, though. Shot wide of the net. We're trying to collect it on the far wall. It's pinned up against the ref. Now it's on the wall. We kind of have it, but they cut it off. Try to get it into the slot. We'll take it behind the net. Bring it around. Through traffic, we've got it. Kendrick has it into their end. Shot, save, covered up. So we get a face-off in the Bruins' end on the near side. Puck's in play. Puck dribbles behind the goal line. We take it behind the net, looking to go somewhere with it. Turn around. Fall down. Now it's in the far corner. Trying to get it out of there. We do. Nobody in front. Finally get it to the front, but nobody able to do anything with it. Backhanded in deep. We'll try to get it out. It's in the far corner now. Everyone go, ooh, big hit from behind. That's going to be a big penalty. Yeah. Looks like they're going to do offsetting penalties. All right. Even though our guy got put into the wall. What are we doing? What? The check from behind I can see being a bad one. We're trying to figure out, are they sending someone? Yeah, looks like it'll be a power play, the double penalty against the Bruins. And I think they got someone going off. So now the Bruins have had someone sent off. This is quite the dumpster fire. We couldn't stay out of the penalty box in the first period. Now they're starting to get a nice parade. So we'll be on the power play again. Another 2 minutes. 5 minutes left in the second period. Puck's in play. Back to the point. Crossed over. Shot. Bounces. And great deflection, but it bounced right into the gut of the goalie. All right. Face off to come in the Bruins end on the near side.
Winning by one?
Yeah. Shot goes wide of the net. Back in the corner. It's been a parade of penalties. Each team's had a player sent off so far. Pass right in front. Loose puck goes wide of the net. Oh my God. We just... foot race into our end. Why do you have your arm up, JP? It's not icing. They're going to dump it all the way back to the blue line on their side. Collected by the Bruins. They put it up. And we're trying to get it back. We lose an edge. Now we have it. And almost lose it in traffic, but we hold in. Get into the slot. Stick handle through traffic. Shot about 5 feet over the net. Trying to pull it out of the corner. We'll play catch with it. Nobody in front of the net. We got free forward, and we whiff on the slap shot from the point. And here come the Bruins shorthanded the other way. They don't control all the way through, so no shot. We take it away. We're coming out fast up the near side. Through traffic, wide, lose the puck. Settle it down and pass it, boys. You got room. Pinned on the wall. We will get there, but not hold it in, and that's offsides. So we had, I think, 5-6 penalties in the first period.
Pretty good all said. He wanted 6-7 penalties.
Well, now I think we're at 7 in the game. Or actually more, because they got the double minor, which is why we're on the power play. But there was they hit one of our guys into the boards. That's the guy who got sent off. Okay. And then our guy retaliated, so that's why he's got a 2-minute break. And then they doubled it up on him, so we would have a power play. Kendrick skating around with it, dumps it back to the defenseman. She passes it through. It's in the slot, loose puck in front still. Nobody controlling. Bruins finally get it. They'll dump it out to center ice. Crew bounces it around, trying to get in deep. Held in. And they finally skate it out. Bounces to our defenseman. She does a good job controlling, gets through traffic. She's going to carry in. Takes it through into the slot, loses the puck, gutting through traffic. Tries to backhand it in front, hits the net to the near wall. And trying to stick handle too much in traffic, and we're changing behind the play. That bounces out. Kendrick picks it up. We've got to get onside. shot that probably wasn't going in. Now it's pinned on the back wall. Finally dribbles a little loose. Kendrick turns it back the other way. Their goalie had to make a save on what was little more than just trying to dig it out of traffic. Held in. And why are we watching, guys? You got to get on the attack. Held in still, trying to keep it in. We've got people down, not getting up very quick. Pulled off the wall, but they knock it all the way back down. And JP is going to cover that one since a little too much traffic from the Bruins. Yeah, it's been... And JP will watch it later. I think my in-laws were watching for a while, but... Yeah, we were up 3-0. They came back, and then we finally scored. And puck comes out of the near side. Held in briefly by the Bruins. And they'll get it in a little deeper, but right to one of our players. Pass it. Oh. Get it in. Through traffic. Not real well. Slow. Somehow the goalie, they got handcuffed on that one. That was not a hard shot, but the goalie didn't see it till late. Reacted as the puck was passing him.
It had a good bounce. Favorable. Favorable bounce.
Yeah, something like that. I think it just got deflected and he didn't see it. So 5-3 Knights lead. We control, trying to get it out of our own end. Finally do. All right, track it down, get through, pass it. Move the puck, boys. All right, back to the point. Crew dumps it in, back up to the half wall, into the corner, wrapped around to the near side. We'll get to it first. Trying to get it out of traffic, looking for somewhere to go with it. She is strong on the puck, so she'll just keep holding it for a while. Yeah, they finally cut it off. To the far corner, up the wall, they'll finally kick it out. It'll get turned back in traffic. Playing catch over the blue line. Get through. Shot, bounces loose in the slot. Save, loose puck, and nobody can get a good stick on it. Bruins finally settle it down and get it out. That's almost turned back, but they'll keep it going slowly. Finally cleared back to the blue line. That'll do it for the second period. 5-3 Knights lead. JP hasn't allowed anything yet, but he had one breakaway that he managed to get just enough of his leg on to keep it going wide. But he needs to come out further on those. Well, it came with this. I just added the selfie stick to give it, so I didn't have to hold it here. It's gotten a little chippy at times.
Oh, I can tell. There's a lot of just head-on hits. And you're getting mad and throwing sticks.
Well, they were calling it like it was soccer in the first period.
Seems familiar.
Yeah.
Checking allowed in this league?
Right now, because we haven't played our first period, it's only parallel checking.
Okay.
So you will see roughing calls if you do anything else. But after our first tournament, which is in 2 weeks, then they take the kid gloves off and let them hit. But these are all 2015s to 2012s. So they're not huge. You're not going to see anyone really get blown up unless one of the girls does it. And they are willing to.
Oh, yeah. This age group, the girls are bigger than the boys.
Oh, yeah, they are. And they're faster and stronger on the puck.
And they love throwing around their body. I played girls when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Whether they can allow checking at this.
I saw you guys were up before our game started, and then...
Yeah.
They
From
took the
3-0 to 3.
Ugh. All right, puck's in. Nobody's got it. Everyone wants it. We finally control in our own end. Pass it across into traffic. That wasn't the best, but no, that hit a foot, came back the other way. That'll make it in. That was tipped, so it's not icing. Played by the goalie behind the net. Bruins try to bring it up the near side, cross over to the far side. Well, that outlet pass got cut off. We'll hold it in. Need some help, though. Passed across, the tipped, so nobody got to it. Pinned on the far wall. Bruins bring it out. Get past one defender. And they pass it out, but not able to control it cleanly. They'll stop. Try to drag it through traffic. Bring it in behind the goal line. Dump it back to the near side. Comes out to the slot, cleared away. And we'll get it out of the zone and start the attack back the other way. Into their end. Cross just didn't have a stick on the ice. It was also, I think, a little behind them. That's why you got to have your stick down when you're in the slot. Now it's been fought for in the near corner, put back behind the net. Bruins pick it up on the far side. Big outlet pass, intercepted. We're offsides. Now we check up. Low shot, save. Puck cleared to the near side. Trying to dig it out of the corner. Bruins get to it, clear it behind the net. Cut off before they can clear the zone. Settled down, cleared for some reason back behind their net. We'll catch up to it, try to stop them, but they'll get out. Cut off before they can bring it into our end. We got it, circling around. Through traffic, catch them flat-footed, and then we lose an edge. Kendrick tries to pick it up. Cut off. Bruins will use the boards to get it out, but they're not going to go anywhere with it. We'll just play catch back and forth in the neutral zone. Bruins had it. They get it past the defender. Kendrick drops back on the back check. He's got it. Takes it behind the net. And that pass hits one of our defenders in the skate. Finally passed out. That skips over. It was a bouncing puck. And we're just going to play back and forth in the neutral zone again. They'll drop back. Look for somewhere to go. That'll be tipped. No icing, but we'll collect it. Escort it quickly to the near side. They get to it first, hold it in. And it goes to the far corner. We get to it first. Use the boards to get it out. They try to settle it down and turn it back and will. They're in our end. Nowhere to go with it right now. That'll just dribble in and JP will cover. Oh. I think they hit his hand. When they came in on him, I think they hit his arm. I don't think they saw it.
I mean, that's got to be a penalty. Kid jumped on JP.
JP's up. He looks all right. He's trying to get his glove on. He's got it. He's okay. Face off to come on the far dot. Next time, cross-check anyone that touches him. Of course, I don't know if you want to do it. They're sending people off today. Back at the blue line, Bruins have it. Circling around, trying to put it in deep. Gets deflected behind the net. Comes loose. Picked up. I think that's... No, that pass misses. That won't make it far enough for icing, though. Bruins have to change directions, trying to bring it back up the far side. Double back again. Loose puck. Held in. Brought in through traffic. Can't quite get it to the forehand. Now the Bruins will finally clear it away. Now they'll bring it in. JP right into his glove. He makes the save. His hand does not look like it's feeling good, though. That was an awkward stop. I think he's all right. He'll make it. And for the commenter over text, the girls weren't on the ice when he got hit. All right, we get it through some traffic. It's in. We'll lose the puck. Got to regather it. Going wide up to the far wall into the corner. It'll come back to the defender. Knock it back in deep. Bruins try to get it back. It's pinned on the wall. They'll guide it out. We'll take it at the center ice. Pass into some space. Take it wide. Try to double back with it. Looking for somewhere to go. Got to pass it faster. Now it's just pinned on the wall. There's been a ton of this just pinning it on the wall.
You know what? 12 and a half minutes. 2-point lead. Sit on it.
I wouldn't. These guys will come on the attack. All right, Bruins double back, looking for somewhere to go with it. That's disrupted. But the Bruins collect in the neutral zone. They'll pass it in. They're on sides, but it comes loose. We get to it first. Take it behind the net. They bounce off trying to make a check behind the net. We've got it at center ice. Into their end. Drop pass, shot, save. Loose puck. I think he's got it under him, though. Someone tipped it while he was trying to settle on it between his legs. I was lucky that didn't go in. Face off to come in the Bruins end on the near side. Puck's in. Loose puck. They tip it around our defense at the blue line. We get it back in, but lose an edge in the process. Pinned on the wall. They get it out. Here they come. Our defense did a good job dropping back. They have to leave it. And still nothing going. And we've got some kind of delayed. Oh. Elbowing. Okay. Another call on us, so we'll go shorthanded. I think this is the 6th or 7th, Brody. Penalty kill. 11:33 left on the clock. Shot in on JP, makes the save. We clear it. And I needed to pull the trigger on that dump out a little faster. Still pinned on the near wall. We get it out. Kendrick after it. Bruins cut it off first. They'll pass it out. Try to do the big outlet pass right into their own feet. And pass it to some space. They get it around one player. And that doesn't get in very far before it's turned back. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Bruins double back. That'll be held in at the blue line. And we're not giving them a shooting lane. JP on the post. They circle around, still looking for somewhere to go. Cross it back over to the point. They'll walk in. Shot. High, gloved, and held. God, this heater's getting hot. Normally it's cold in here. They got these things on, and it's on high. Kind of feels like a sun lamp.
That's honestly better.
Tempted to put my hat on. Oh, what do we got? Oh, an equipment problem. Oh, someone's neck guard came off. Puck's in play. We control. Put it behind the net. That'll come out up the near side. Bruins will cut it off. And we'll fight for it on the near boards. And they'll step out with it. Shot low. JP somehow popped under his leg. He looked like he got it. I think his leg was at an angle, so it was elevated just a little bit towards the 5-hole. 5-4. Knight's still in the lead. And we are still... Oh, we're on the power play. Why is it so we have a power play?
I just had to figure it out. There's nobody in the box.
There's nobody in the box. Why is there... We were shorthanded. They just had it on their... Oh, yeah, never mind. I don't know. Sorry, I got confused. Is that in? What the hell just happened? He pointed. Where we... Okay, no, it wasn't in. We're doing a face-off in their end. I always love it when they're right by the net and they kind of go like this. Yeah. I'm like...
Is it in? Is it...
Like, don't point when you're by the net unless it's a goal. Bruins control, trying to bring it out. Here they come, trying to skate through traffic. Checked. Lose the puck. We'll collect in our own end. That went over and back. That's offsides. Good call. Bet you if JP was wearing his new, bigger pads, that wouldn't have gone in on him. I'll have to mention that to him. And we control off the face-off, bring it through traffic, but turn it over. Shot back into our end. It's not going to be icing. Crew gets to it, turns back up the far side, pinned on the wall. And try to dig it out, and do. And that finally connects on a pass through the neutral zone. It's lost in traffic, though, turned back by the Bruins. We're offsides, can't do anything. Now we can. But we have to drag through defenders. How the hell did we go offsides again? Oh. 9:10 left in the game. Still a 5-4 Knights lead. I am roasting under this damn thing.
Yeah, this is
This is awful.
hot.
Bruins cross it to the far side, get it out of their end. Get around the defender. It's in the slot. They can't control it. We get it out. Here we go the other way. I got mine in my pocket. That shot's deflected. It's on the back wall, trying to pull it off. And we'll try to get something going. It comes up to the point. Try to dump it in. They get it past. Delayed call on us. They get in deep. JP makes the stop, cleared behind the net. Another penalty on us. What is the call now? Who's going? 7 takes a seat. Roughing. I guess we're back to playing soccer again. 8:28 left in the game. We'll go shorthanded, face off in our end on the near side. Puck's in play. And it's pinned on the back wall. Loses an edge. They get it out to the slot, cleared over to the far side. Put right back in front. We cleared away again. That'll get all the way out. They'll pass over to the defender on the near side. Try to carry in from there. Take it up wide, looking for somewhere to go. They get it to the other defender. He walks in. Shot save to the corner. That's elevated down. That'll go all the way down. Minute 24 left on the kill. Bruins pick it up. Trying to bring it up the near side, turn back. Kendrick's doing a good job on the forecheck. They finally pull it away from him. Try to get it through traffic. And they'll stop, looking to pass it through. That's taken away by Kendrick. He gets across the center line. Didn't need to even take it that far. But I think he was looking for a shorthander. In traffic, finally out of the Bruins end. They'll catch up to it. Not clean, and offsides. 45 seconds left on the kill. 7:12 left in the period. Puck's in play, comes over to the near wall. We'll get to it, try to get it out. Bruins step up, keep it in. Looking wide, try to dump it back, that's cut off. And that'll be dumped all the way down. We'll go under 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. Their goalie handles it behind the net. They pick it up, trying to come up the far side. Disrupted, held in. Shot, dropped down, loose puck. Doesn't quite make it all the way out, but we're able to hold in. Still trying to hold in. They get around our defender at the point. And that'll be dumped a little bit in, not well. And that'll go all the way across. Penalty's over. We're back to even strength. We'll change behind the play, holding it in the far end. Our defender steps in and holds. Still got it. Trying to get through traffic. Wanders right in front. Bouncing puck. Bruins get to it first. But we'll cut it off, turn it back the other way. Got it in. Looking for somewhere to go. Skated right through the crease. Couldn't pull the trigger on anything. Crossed. Should have let that one go. Loose puck in front. Cleared away. Had someone standing there ready to get it on the forehand. Someone cut it off on their backhand. Couldn't get a shot. Here they come in our end. Walk in. Hit the side of the net. And we try to get it out. Up the near side. They push it back in. Pick it up behind the net. Backhanded up the far side. Held in at the point again. Taken away. Couldn't do anything. They were offsides, though. The hat definitely helps the burning sensation on my head.
It's just hot. Now it's like hot on my legs.
Yeah. Face off to come after the offsides. 1:03 left in the game. Puck's in, comes over to the near wall. Foot race. Bruins get to it first. Try to regroup. They'll dump it high into the zone. And that looks like there was a shot in there. JP made the save. Back through. Missed the crease and everyone else. Ooh, that goes in deep. Looking for the turnaround shot. Luckily, that was taken away. Backhanded out. They'll regather. 35 seconds left on the clock. They'll dump it in. We'll get to it first off the back wall. Wrap it back over on the near boards. That gets out. Empty net at the other end. It's a foot race. It's icing. Yeah, and that'll come back down to our end. 21.4 remains on the clock. Still a 5-4 Knights lead. Face off in our end, near side. Looks like we're finishing up a line change. And we finally figure out who's on. Still got the empty net. Bruins hold the zone. That shot is deflected behind the net. Back to the point, held in, taken away. We've got it in a foot race. If we can get to it, we can get the empty netter. Shot hits the post. Couldn't get the empty netter to go. Wrapped around, couldn't get it to go. Loose puck to the corner. That'll do it for the game. Always fun when you miss an empty netter. So the Knights come away with the 5-4 win, so we get a little bit of an advantage after tying these guys in a horrible game a couple of weeks ago.
Hey, Dad, blowing a lead? Almost? That's familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
And our boys hold on, well, boys and girls. Got to work on protecting your goalie. Can't let him get crashed into like that. Oh, he can do it himself. And that'll do it. We will see you, I think, Monday.